Patron, take them away.
And a warm welcome. If it's your first time here, I'm the big fella Scruff, and what I'm trying to do is put trading in the real world. There's no flashy lights here, there's no mood lighting to make the videos look all glossy and everything, because personally I think that's all a load of crap, and it's made by people who basically don't trade. All you get here is me, a cup of coffee and the screen, and that's about it. Sometimes I kick off, tell you little stories, and well, that's just me, my job really. So if you like that, do subscribe, because what you see here is real life. And if you like the video, click the like. It's about as simple as it gets, really, isn't it? A bit like the charts. So what are we doing? Well, this morning, in the morning call, the strength pulled out the Swissy JPY. And I had a quick look at it. And I thought, right, okay. I'm probably looking for a pressure release on this today, because it's had a royal push up constantly, and it may well be pushing up today, but there is going to be some form of release in it. Well, I'm saying there's nothing certain, but we can find out. So cleaned the chart down, and I'm going to build it up for you in Scratch. So if I look at, say, an anchor chart, and I show you where this is coming from. If you bear with me, I'll just pull this over slightly. Okay. This is kind of what I'm talking about. Swissy's strong, JP's weak. The JP lost loads of ground, but the Swissy gained a lot of ground, and it gained it in quick succession. But Monday is the time when it resets, and it's a rough day to trade. So sometimes it's a game of opposites, and it's actually pulled out. Let's look at selling this thing. Okay. Well, if I'm going to sell it, but I know I can see a strong updrive. That's about as strong as it gets. Do I want to be ambitious? No. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to do a fib zone. Fib zones are very easy. There's the top of the move. There's the base of the move. And it's now giving me a zone to work in. Right. Which is here. This one. Where it's tagging right now. Right. Zone. Duplicate that. And it should be equal to this, which it is. There's my area. Look for a pivot. There's my pivot. There. Look for areas around it, which is here and here. Right. There's a chart, fully mapped, nice and simple. I'm looking for pressure release, 15 minute. Where's the pressure release? Well, to bounce, if I'm selling, sell under the candle, into this, into this, into this, runner. Breaks through this, reevaluate, maybe stage into it, whatever you want, you'll be fine. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to rack and stack, and I'm going to leave it because it's bank holiday. Don't want to do a lot today. In fact, I don't want to do anything today. I just want to chill out, have a nice day. But I want to show you this. So there it is there. I'm going to drop this down into 5 minutes so we can see exactly what's going on. It's had a push up, tagged, come down. It's trying again. And will it or won't it increase what's going on? Well, we're about to find out. So I'm going to rack and stack. I'm going to count 5 candles back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This gives me kind of an entry criteria of around there. What is my target? Well, if you're going for 10 pips at a time, or there or thereabouts, well, there's my 10 pips down into that level. I'm quite happy. I'm going to stack this up, and away we go. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put multiple orders in the same place. Sort of just underneath those candles. So I'll start it with 5, and then I'm going to build it up for price bouncing. Okay. Now I'm going to put quite a few orders in together. Because I'm going to build it up down into the blue line. Bear with me. That's it. So that's 4. Onto there. I'm going to take these down. There we go. Right. So that's racked and stacked. It's not a full position. It's just a position that's broken up. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because you've seen me go in at £7 a pip before. This can't trigger until the price comes to me. Price comes to me, it'll cascade down. Stage 1. Pivot. Stage out. And what I can also do is I can follow this all the way up, and I can follow it all the way up to there if I choose. Now, once it's triggered in, I will start looking to average into this. Simple trade, guys, simple trade. So let's see what's going on with it. Play it out. I'll catch you soon. Okay guys, I need the camera because I'm going to be doing a webinar with the 5%ers in about 15-20 minutes. Because I'm going in their trading room and give them some advice, etc. But in the meantime, this has done pretty much what I kind of said. I said there'd be pressure release, and it came in a couple of forms. We can see it from the start. Pushed up, went to the pip of the zone that I marked in, came back down to the next zone I marked in, and then oscillated between the two, and the next stopping point is down here. I'm risk free because there's the stop. It's actually trailing down as we speak. All of the other positions are finished, so I can't lose. And at worst, I'm going to get an extra 20 quid out of this trade if it comes back and stops me out. So not bothered. So there you go. That's what's left. No tickets. And it's been a thumper of a day. You know, this one I actually called out last night because if I go to show you, and we go back up through this, that's the webinar I'm doing, by the way, guys. I follow this all the way up. I had a bit of a jolly old weekend with morons. I decided to put something to the test. That is there, showing the aftermath. But at 11:30 last night, I went to the screens, showed the guys exactly what I was going to be doing, how I was going to do it, the whole works there before the trade was taken. And there's the results, you know, because it just pushed through. And I was trying to show them how you can look at key levels, look at potential movement points over the next few hours and get your 10 pips, you know. And that's what trading's all about. It's just about making logical choices and understanding where it's going to be and then stick to it. My theory anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to jog off the camera. That trade's running well. It's sitting at 30 quid or just on 30 quid. Just flick that back so you can see it. There you are. So it's murraying its way down. I'm going to do the webinar and then I'll come back and this either might still be running or we might actually be cashed out. But either way, I'll let you know what's happening. Catch you soon. Okay guys, I'm back. Had a great sort of webinar. If you want to check out the 5%ers, you'll see it live. I did take a live trade while I was on. Oh, talking of good things, got me coffee, because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee. And a good chat, and tried to give you some good advice as well. And talking of good advice, let's have a little look, see what's going on. There's the trade over. There's nothing on the screen, so it's obviously come back and stopped me out. But this is the beauty of having trailers. It'll just run and pay you systematically to the point where it runs out of steam. You know, there's nothing running, no tickets, and there we go. That's the whole job done. So why just broken positions, small positions, etc.? Well, let me just touch on that a second. If I've got a small position and I'm going against the greater grain of a trade, because in this one you could see it was trucking away, you know, it's on a proper good old bull run. I don't really want to be caught in it if I'm wrong, so I'll build my position. And if I've got it in small, not only can I build it, and if I've got it broken up, I can switch them on and off. And then that way, I can manage it. Simple stuff. Didn't go against me a great deal. You know, I had a few moments, but it didn't go into the red zones. Got nowhere near where I was going to get out. Job sorted. So, small is beautiful. That's why I married Winky, because she's small and beautiful. The only problem is, she's bloody wild and bloody got a big punch. But I like it. Oh no, she heard that. Oh well, never mind. But again, that's me putting my money where my mouth is and trying to show you that trading is not as difficult as you think it is. If you slow it down, trade once or twice a day, keep your positions relatively small in relation to your account, and you'll be fine. You genuinely will. But if you're going to over leverage, swing at the fences, try and catch every move, be at the screen for 12 hours a day, you won't be fine. So that's the best advice I can give you. Less is more. So as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all on the next one.